nachman meuman. Nach tefilos 13, certain outstanding tzaddikim, nachman meuman, have a unique power to elevate the souls of those who come to hear their Torah teachings. The tzaddik nanach nachma meuman ascends spiritually together with the souls of those present, and is able to be bringing down exalted Torah teachings, which renew and strengthen their souls, elevating even their lower cravings and desires. The followers of the true tzaddik, nanach, nachma, meuman, experience a powerful sense of fellow feeling that makes them want to help one another and give each other support and encouragement in pursuing the spiritual path. The tzaddik's power, nanach, nachma, meuman, to ascend with the souls of his followers derives from his having freed himself of the appetite for wealth. We too must break this desire as a precondition for attaining spiritual insight and awareness of God's hashgacha, the constant loving, watchful providence over us that will eventually lead to the ingathering of the exiles, the revelation of Mashiach, and the rebuilding of the temple, the way to curtail our appetite for wealth. The way to curtail our appetite for wealth is through occupying ourselves with charity, both giving charity ourselves and encouraging others to give. We must also conduct all our business affairs faithfully and honestly. Only then can we perceive the Torah teachings that are contained even within worldly matters. The closer we are to the Tzayda, the more directly we are able to experience God's providence. Hashem, you dwell in the most exalted heights, yet your watchful eye care. Yet your watchful care extends to the lowest of levels. Your people look to you as servants. Look to the eyes of their master. We prostrate ourselves before you. We stretch out our hands towards you. Shine down upon us from your holy place and help us carry out the will of our Maker in awe and reverence. Watch over us, protect us, and take perfect care of us, and bring us all back to Eretz Yisrael like doves to their nesting place. Master of the universe, you hear all prayers and entreaties and listen attentively to the cry of the needy. Master of all the world, you know my heart. I am unable to express my prayer to you in an orderly way. I am surrounded by countless troubles. My sins have caught up with me. I cannot see a thing because of them. They are more than the hairs on my head. My heart has gone out of me. Hashem, loving God, my God, what should I do? Where should I reach in order to find genuine? Where should I search in order to find genuine relief? I know how totally far away from you I am because of all the wrong I have done. And from my earliest days until today, day after day, I have sinned. I am covered with blemishes from the soles of my feet to the top of my head. There's not a single healthy spot. Not only have I been unable to make even the slightest movement from the profane to the holy, I haven't been able to control myself in the least. I've done one bad thing after another. I couldn't begin to specify even the minutest fraction of my countless sins or assess the damage I have caused. What can I say? What can I say? Hashem, oh God, you know that it would be quite impossible for me to recount how much damage I have done. Even the little good I have done, at least what's on my level is called good. What is called good, at least what on my level is called good, has been riddled with imperfection. How can someone like me, covered with sores and impurities, step forward and ask you to help me and save me? Oh yeah, and save my soul from destruction and bring me to the light of life. Oh, how can someone like me, covered with sores and impurity, step forward and ask you to help me and save my soul from destruction and bring me to the light of life? But if I were to say I've lost all hope in God, that would be worse than everything else put together. Through your prophets and your holy tzaddikim, nanach, nachman, meuman, you have taught us that one must never give up. Lose hope in God. Loving God, you have planned everything for our ultimate good, and you have sent us the remedy even before the wound. You have sent us true tzaddikim, holy ones now at rest in the earth. You have been our support and refuge because of the awesome good, who have been our support and refuge, holy ones now. at rest in the earth, who have been our support and refuge because of the awesome good they did. You gave them the power to elevate all those who had the privilege of coming genuinely close to them and to bring them back to you in complete tshuva. They even had the power to lift up my poor soul and restore it after having been so terribly shattered, so tired, so hungry, so thirsty and so bitter, together with all the other souls gathered around them. I too was uplifted and inspired, providing that there is hope, proving that there is hope for the lowly. What a privilege it was to see tzaddikim nanach, nachma, meuman, who had such powers and more. How fortunate were the souls who used to ascend to such heights of devotion with the help of these tzaddikim and experience renewal. Nanach, nachman, nachma, meuman, I've come before you now, Hashem, my God and God of my fathers, to ask you to have mercy on me and take pity on my poor soul. Show me what I should do now that the true tzaddikim, nanach, nachma, meuman, have left this world. Because of our many sins, we have become abandoned like a solitary mass at the top of a mountain. The tzaddik has been lost, yet no one stops to ponder it. The men of pity, or the men of piety have been taken. The men of piety have been taken, yet no one understands. The tzaddik has been taken, so as not to see the coming evil. Loving, merciful God, Father in heaven, look at the desperate plight we are in. We are now experiencing the fulfillment of the prophecy that a time of trouble will come for Yaakov, the like of which never was. You have struck us with a blow which is not written in the torah. This is the death of the tzaddikim, those faithful leaders who used to carry us like a nurse carries a suckling child. They had compassion on our souls. They were constantly looking to heal and revive our souls and renew our days of darkness like the eagle. Where should we turn to now? Where should we run for refuge? Where should we look for help? Master of the universe, see what a pitiful state we are in. Our hearts are full of pain and sorrow. We are like sheep being led to the slaughter. Look at what I become. I go around like a fugitive and a wanderer. I go around like a fugitive and a wanderer. I'm like a body without a soul, a mindless robot. I'm like a captainless boat. I'm like a captainless boat. I'm like a captainless boat drifting in the heart of the sea, with the storm wind blowing stronger and stronger every moment. My sins make it seem impossible that I will ever be able to come close to you. The pathways of tshuva are hidden from me. I have no idea how to set about gaining wisdom and understanding, or how to develop the strength to fight against my evil inclination and break it and force it into submission to you, so that I will be able to turn to you sincerely with all my heart. I have strayed far away from your holiness, Hashem, my God. I have gone astray like a lost sheep. Search out your servants, for I have not forgotten your commandments, Hashem, my God. You know that no matter how many confessions I make to you, I have still not begun to express my thoughts and explain to you how far I feel myself to be from you. It is impossible to find words to express how far away I am and how many mistakes I have made. I don't know where I am in the world. All I know is how distant I feel from you and how much damage I have done from the time I was young until today. I've not had a single day I could call perfect and flawless. Even on those occasions when you helped me arouse myself and start trying to serve you, I was never able to persist and keep following the path of holiness for more than a short while. Even when you have helped me, I've not had pity on myself. I've not tried to stand firm for even a single day. Even while the king was still sitting in his place, my behavior gave off its sense. Even so, your love and kindness are with me all the time, and you help me constantly. You have treated me kindly, but I have repaid you with evil. I am so weak and under such pressure that I desperately need you to send us a true leader, nachman, who will constantly watch over us and have pity on the poor and needy, and save the souls of the needy. I need someone who take me by the hand. I need someone who will take me by the hand and lift me out of my darkness into the light, showing me the path to take and what I should do. Master of the universe, loving God, God of Israel, who truly loves who truly loves the Jewish people, tell me, you whom my soul loves, where do you pasture your flock? Where do you put them to rest under the fierce sun of the harsh exile? Our many sins have caused us to experience the fulfillment of words of the prophets. Who will take pity on you, Jerusalem, and who will nod in sympathy with you, and who will turn aside to ask how you are? Even so, Master of the universe, you have already promised us that there is no orphan generation. Even in this generation there must certainly be true tzaddikim, nanach, nachman, nachman, meuman, who have the power to gather up our souls and revive them and reveal new inspiring Torah teachings that will bring us back to you in complete tshuva. Hashem, our God and God of our fathers, may it be your will that you have compassion on us and do not turn away from us. Show us the true tzaddikim, nachman, nachman, meuman of this generation, and grant us that we should come close to them. We have no one to depend on except you, our Father in heaven, and the true tzaddikim, through whom you lovingly help and support your people, Israel. God of mercy, help me fight and control my appetites and my negative thoughts and feelings. Help me break my craving for material wealth, and let me be content with the portion you have given me, Hashem. Let me overcome the urge to get rich, and help me stop chasing after unnecessary extravagances and dishonest gain. Whatever I have to do in the way of work or business in order to make a living, let me do it in holiness and purity for the sake of your great name. Help me to be honest in business. Let me make fixed times. Let me make fixed times for Torah study, and let me give the Torah pride of place in my life with work and business. Secondary, don't let me be preoccupied with business worries. Even when I am involved in my work, let my thoughts always be bound to you and your holy Torah. For there is no work or business activity in the world that does not contain Torah. Even if it is heavily veiled, bring me to perfect trust. Let me trust you at all times and throw my burden upon you, and you let me trust you at all times. Throw my burden onto you, and throw my burden onto you, and you, Hashem, sustain me and guide me in all my business affairs. Let me know how I should conduct myself, when I should buy, when I should sell, and everything else I need to know. Lead me along the right path to give success to my endeavors. Send me a good living easily and without my having to exert myself at all, so that I will be able to do your will and occupy myself with your Torah and serve you at all times. Please, Hashem, have mercy on my soul and the souls of all the Jewish people. Separate us from those who have gone astray and thrown away their eternal reward because of their lust for money. Their days are consumed with worries and making a living with the sweat of their brow. They will eat bread until they go back to the earth, and they will take nothing away with them after all their toil. Loving God, save us from such people. Have mercy on me and all your people, the house of Israel, and save us from the lust for money, and save us from the lust for money, which has become so strong and widespread. In recent generations, we have reached a point where we find it impossible to take a good, calm look at ourselves and carefully think what will become of us in the end, and how we will appear when we come before the King. Instead, we are constantly preoccupied with thoughts about how to make a living. Even earning what is necessary causes us tremendous confusion. Hashem, God, loving God, have mercy on me and save me from this evil lust for money. Help me give plenty of charity to genuinely deserving people. Let my main intention in all my work and business activities be to give charity. When I give, let me go beyond what I think to be my own limits. Send me deserving recipients. Help me fulfill the mitzvah of charity to perfection, sincerely, joyously, with good feelings and a kind expression. Let me give my charity in such a way that the receiver will not be ashamed. Help me speak to the hearts of those who are poor and unfortunate, to comfort them and help them to feel better. Send me the joy of your salvation and sustain me with a generous spirit. Let me always be generous and open-hearted. good, and let me put all my energy into helping those who are genuinely in need. Let me take from my own money and give it to them with both hands, so as to share with them the blessings you constantly shower upon me. And so too, when necessary, let me make every effort on their behalf, and go out to my Jewish brothers and call upon their generosity and ask them to give charity. Help me fill the hands of the needy with everything they require, whether food, clothing, or anything else. When I appeal to others to donate, help me find favor in their eyes. Help me find favor in their eyes. Let my words enter their ears and hearts, and inspire them to give generously of their own accord. Let me receive a handsome contribution from each one. Help me find words that will transform the instinctive cruelty of the heart into a spirit of generosity, and let me myself give abundantly and wholeheartedly all the days of my life, through the merit and power of the collective charity of your people, the house of Israel. Let us break our desire for money. Let the generous spirits of holy charity come upon us and cool our passion for money, our desire for riches and grandeur, and our burning ambition to be wealthy in a world which isn't even ours, and our burning ambition to be wealthy in a world which isn't even ours. Help us throw aside our gods of silver and gold until we totally void our hearts of all lust and passion for money. Let us always be happy with our portion. Let us be content with everything you have given each one of us so lovingly at all times. Let us not set eyes on what is not ours. Let us not envy what belongs to our friends. Let us always be happy with our portion. Loving God, help us to attach ourselves completely to the true tzaddikim, nach, nachma, meuman of this generation, who have succeeded in totally breaking the lust for money. Let your kindness then flow to us and open up to us the light of knowledge. Let us come close to a true tzaddik, nanach, nachman, meuman, who has the power and the wisdom to gather all the souls together and lift them up. As it is said, and the wise men take souls, all our souls will be merged together in unity, and the true sage will take them and ascend with them, so as to renew them for good, bringing down new Torah teachings from the mouth of the Ancient of Days. As it is said, the wise man ascended to the city of the mighty and brought down its secure stronghold, the Torah. Loving God, revealed to us the secrets of the Torah of the concealed Ancient One. Please Hashem, lovingly grant my request for your name's sake. Guide, kind, and merciful God, grant that I should come close to the true tzaddik of this generation, nach, nachman, meuman, who has the power and wisdom to gather our souls and elevate them, unifying the Holy One. Blessed be He and His indwelling presence. And His indwelling presence, and let our souls be reborn and renewed for good through the new Torah teachings He will reveal. You know how bitter and confused I am. I'm so bitter that the power to endure has collapsed. I cannot bear my pain and confusion anymore. My mind is racing everywhere. I have no one to stand up for me and help me and save me from this confusion and bitterness. I have nothing to rely on except the true tzaddikim, nanach, nachma, meuman. They are the only ones who have the wisdom and skill to save someone like me from this confusion and elevate even my worst traits and desires. Only the tzaddikim, nachma, meuman, have the power to purify my negative characteristics and elevate them together with all my good traits and desires. Only they can gather together the scattered parts of my personality and lift them all up together so as to renew them for good, radiating new lights in my darkened soul. I will then be able to experience the brilliant lights, and my hungry soul will be filled with good, and my youth renewed like the eagle. My soul will be joined with all the souls of your people, the house of Israel, and we, will all be united, great and small. Loving, gracious God, let me come close to the true tzaddik, nanach, nachma, meuman, who has this power and wisdom. Let Him gather all our souls together and rise with them before the throne of your glory, so as to arouse your love for us. Let our souls rise up and give you pleasure. Let our souls rise up and give you pleasure and find favor before you, and you you rejoice in our souls, and let your unity be revealed through us, the unity of the Holy One, blessed be He, and be renewed and reborn. The Tzaddik will bring down new Torah teachings, and the secrets of the Torah of the ancient concealed one will be revealed to us. With this the Tzaddik will mend our souls, perfecting the supreme chariot and the lower chariot. Nanach, nachma, nachman, meuman, let love and harmony reign among us constantly until we all become unified and inspire one another. Let us remind each other to turn to you sincerely, break all our bad traits and desires, and acquire good qualities by doing what is right in your eyes. Oh yeah, and acquire good qualities by doing what is right in your eyes all the days of our lives. If any Jew has a deficiency of any kind, whether through neglecting some good trait or failing to work on a bad one, let a friend point it out to him and give him encouragement so as to enable him to fix everything in his life. Let a friend point it out to him and give him encouragements so as to enable him to fix everything in his life. Let us all come back to you in perfect tshuva and fix all the wrong we have done from our youngest days until today. From now on, help us to attain the good you want from us. Don't let us ever turn aside, but let from what you want. Watch over us with perfect care. Hashem, master of the universe, incline your ear and hear. Incline your ear and hear. Open your eyes and see our devastation. Don't hide your eyes from us. Loving God, take pity on us and watch over us with an eye of tender mercy and graciousness, a single eye of love, an open eye that never slumbers. Take pity on us and watch over us with an eye of tender mercy and graciousness, a single eye of love, an open eye that never slumbers. Put us under your perfect providence, and let your vision rest upon us through your holy Torah, which you have radiated to us through the tzaddikim. Nanach, nachma, nachman, meuman, let us be close to your holy watchful eye until we will be the focus of your vision and we will become merged with you. Watch over us and take perfect care of us at all times and send us a flow of goodness, blessing, holiness, and purity. See our pitiful condition and how we are struggling. See the pressures we are under physically and spiritually. Have pity on the Jewish people. We are scattered like a flock without a shepherd. Bring back our distant ones from the four corners of the earth. Redeem us quickly and send us our righteous Mashiach. For this exile of body and soul has gone on for so long that the power to bear it has collapsed. As you know, Hashem, our God, show us love and pity. Shine your mercy upon us. Bring us our righteous Mashiach quickly and build the holy temple very soon in our days. And as for me, in your abundant mercy, I will come to your house. I will prostrate towards the palace of your holiness and awe of you. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart find favor before you. Hashem, my rock and my redeemer. Nanach, nachman. Nachman, meuman, nanach, nachma. 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 Nachman, meuman. Me'orei kusheli l'erisai lachu tamidi ayu kali akilechu. Kinenaisim yo'maya v'orisechu u'lechu mati. Man fire with claims mischievous kemen. Chsam l'matva v'orisechu. Nach nachman meuman. V'zeh galach tzaydim u'lim gudish gav gav sar sari kav. Chsam v'adim nai. Sevin zam tam ziyam. Shon chum in savavan.